Absolutely. I'll tell you exactly what you can expect.
Is this an opening montage? Is that one of the things?
Hey, there's a question. Is there going to be an opening montage? I can't tell you. Out loud. You know, we want to surprise the audience. We want to give them a laugh. We want to have them open up a big, surprising package and pick things out and say, oh, isn't this a surprise? Isn't that a surprise? But you're right. There are surprising things on the show, and your sources have been correct. We have been doing some very funny stuff.
Volta said yesterday, a two-time Academy Award nominee and a guy who's been on. Actually, pretty pleased about the social themes of every one of the movies. How very good, you know. Nice to see that films of social significance are making it to the top this year. So, was I surprised? I know that each and every one of those movies are absolutely excellent films, and therefore not surprised.
And some people are saying that the Academy is out of step with what people are actually going to see in the cinema.
Gil Cates and Sid at the nominees luncheon gave a great breakdown of what makes a great acceptance speech, and it's to come up there and talk about the work that you just did as a filmmaker and why you were honored. That's always a great speech. Additionally, Tom Hanks and the gang made an 8.5 minute film of what were some great moments in Oscar history during the speeches. I really think that if it's meaningful and poignant, it affects not only the people in the room, peers, but it's entertaining for the people at home. And ultimately, if you don't go long, you're not taking time away from your other friends and peers who also want to use their speech on the show.
And I think by now, Lou, most of the artists know that if they pull a piece of paper out of their pocket and put their head down and start reading names from that piece of paper, number one, they're going to be boring, and they don't want to be boring. And the second thing is, you know, in a very short period of time, that music will start up. Excellent, and excellent. And we've been hearing it for years on end, but I think we all...
It's always a question of making the show as exciting and as relevant to the times as possible. And part of that's the movies. As Sid said, on the one hand, you have Narnia and King Kong and War of the Worlds. And on the other hand, you have Capote and Brokeback Mountain, Saturday Night Good Night. So the bottom line, it's a very diverse group of films this year. There's a host that's wonderful, Jon Stewart. We have 3 6 Mafia performing, and Dolly Parton, and Kathleen Bird-York. So it should be a fun show.